Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
So YouTube viewers, Burn Gutter back once again with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And at first, we thought we were going to like this movie.
Yeah, we thought.
Because, I mean, it started kind of cool, but then, bleh. But anyway,
it was like,
let's tell them what it is first. It is Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. Yeah. This movie stars Laura Flynn, plastic-lipped, haggard-faced, fucking predator-looking Laura Flynn Boyle.
Dude, her lips are huge.
Too many fucking
halogen shots, you know. She looks like fucking Jack Nicholson's Joker in Batman 1989.
But that's later on. In the beginning, she's this old lady in lots and lots of old lady makeup.
Well, she should have stayed that way. Fuck.
And she's this old lady that grows pot, right?
Yes.
That's what she does. She grows this Black Forest super bomb chronic fucking weed.
Yeah, I want some Black Forest super bomb chronic weed.
But anyway, in the very beginning of this movie, it says, with Carrie Elways, or however the fuck you say his name, you know, the dude from Princess Bride and Saw and all that shit. But
I like him. He's cool,
dude. But he's in this, right? For 5 fucking seconds. He's some kind of meter reader guy, and he's looking around the fucking witch's house, Agnes's house.
You might not recognize he's got a fucking horse vagina and these fucking huge thick glasses.
But yeah, anyway, it's him, and he gets sucked in this window. End of Carrie Elways. Ellis, use, whatever.
Goodbye, Carrie.
But anyway, so it cuts to Gretel, right? Pretty hot fucking red-haired chick with her boyfriend getting stoned, right? And then they start talking about having munchies and blah, blah, blah. So then they start talking about gingerbread. And she's like, oh, I'll go make some gingerbread. We need more pot.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend's like, I know where I can get some pot. There's this old lady, right?
Yeah.
And she grows this bomb diggity fucking chronic, the fucking Black Forest weed.
Yeah, because everybody knows of an old lady down the street who's selling Black Forest bomb weed.
Yeah. So anyway, she's like, fine, that's a deal. You go get the Black Forest fine chronic blunt weed.
And I'll make the cookie.
And I'll make the fucking gingerbread man.
Done deal.
But anyway, before that happens, Hansel, her brother, comes in, gives them all kinds of fucking shit, you know, about them being stupid stoners, because they were stupid fucking stoners. You know, the stereotypical stupid fucking stoners. Yeah. And Hansel did have a pretty cool line, though, because he's like, you could defeat your munchies with an army of gingerbread men. That's a pretty cool fucking line.
That was cool. So there's 4 parts in the beginning that I was like, I like that.
Because we're like, we can't do this. It's too good.
Yeah.
But then we kept watching it, and then we're like, Because the acting got more and more subpar, and it was just getting more and more just fucking
ridiculous.
In the lines of worst movies on Netflix. So anyway, the boyfriend goes to the old lady's house, and she invites him in, says, do not touch my gingerbread house. So what does the stoner do? First thing first, touches the fucking gingerbread house.
Like a stupid stoner would.
Breaks it open, finds IDs of other kids, and a Nazi ID for her. So she's now a Nazi witch that grows and sells weed and eats children. That was the point we were like, this movie's gonna happen now.
Yeah, thank you. You have opened up the bridge.
You have now made it a worst movie on Netflix.
Thank you. I just can't get over the size of the bitch's lips, dude.
But we didn't even get to that's after that she takes the makeup off, because here's what happens. The gingerbread was drugged, the fucking boyfriend wakes up downstairs or whatever, tied up to a table, and she basically She takes his eye out and eats it in front of him.
Oh yeah, she fucking forked him in the eye.
Yeah, blah, blah. Big barbecue fork.
And pulled his fucking thing out. Dude, she fucked him all up.
Then she fucking cut his fucking leg off.
Cut his leg off.
And ate it.
Took this big, huge chunk out of his chest. Dude, she fucked this kid up.
And then she fucking Shang Tsung'd him, you know? Sucked his fucking life out.
So is mine.
Yeah, basically sucked his life out. And guess what? She got a little bit younger.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, you know what? In this movie, the gore is actually pretty good. You know, the gore in this movie is pretty good. The effects and stuff, good job on you, effect guy.
Yeah, effect guy did a really good job. He showed up to work.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say, before she takes his eye out and cuts his leg off, she's all basing it with butter, right?
Yeah.
And taunting him, and he's all thinking that she wants to fuck him or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if I'm tied up, the last thing I'm going to think is she wants to fuck me, and she's basting me and everything. I'm like,
But then she reaches down into his pants and starts touching his junk.
Yeah. Oh, creepily like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to say that.
I don't know if I'd want big lip fucking Laura Flynn Boyle touching my junk.
Gretel realizes her boyfriend's gone after a while. The cops don't want to do dick because it's what? The chick from Hard Target and Cliff from Dead Man on Campus.
Yeah, dude. That was awesome.
And Cliff is the worst cop ever.
Cliff's
He's like he's the biggest dick. She's like, my boyfriend's missing for like 2 days. He's like, I don't fucking care.
Fuck you and your fucking boyfriend is missing.
And the chick from fucking Hard Target's like, that's kind of we can at least take the information.
Take some notes and something.
He's like, fuck her.
Fuck, I don't want to, I was like, why are you a cop, dude?
Since nobody would help her, she goes to Agnes's house with Hansel. She goes in. Nothing really happens. She leaves. They both leave. End of scene.
Well, she kept trying to get her to drink some tea.
Yeah.
Have some tea. Which she put probably a roofie or something in it. And then Hansel came in and disrupted all of that.
Oh, and after that, it cuts back to the basement where Agnes is fucking meat grinding the boyfriend's ding-ding.
Yeah, dude.
She's like, his fucking ding-ding. And why I keep saying ding-ding and not like cock or whatever is because Bird said it the day we were watching it. He was like, it's his ding-ding!
Sorry.
So this Latino gang gets involved, and they go and threaten these two fucking stoners, young stoners that are smoking Black Forest fine chronic blunt weed.
Yeah.
And like, where'd you get that from? And they're like, that dude, Hansel's friend. I can't remember what the fuck his name is.
Manny.
Yeah, Manny. Hansel and Gretel's friend. So they're like, all right. So they go and they all rough Manny up and say, you go talk to that old lady and you tell her that to pay us. Yeah, to pay us. Blah, blah, fucking blah.
Yeah.
So Manny goes to talk to Agnes. She's all smoking a blunt and she's all semi-younger.
The cool thing was that she actually rolled it up in that kid's skin.
Yeah.
You saw the pot leaf in it. And she was like,
from the big fucking thing of skin that she took from there.
Yeah, that was cool. There were a lot of cool parts of this film.
Some, not a lot.
To me there were some.
Yeah, some, not a lot though.
Some.
So anyway, she kills Manny, blah, blah, fucking blah, calls the gang members, blah, blah, fucking blah.
Got up in his one-bedroom apartment where all his dudes have to sleep on the floor. Because they're big-time drug dealers, Yeah. Anyway, gets up wearing the same fucking clothes. He looks at his phone. He's like, come on, we're gonna go beat up old lady. So they went and they got her.
No, they didn't get her.
Well, they didn't get her at all. But
anyway, they show up and Agnes is now
younger. Sort of.
Young.
Sort of.
Yeah. But her lips, since all the makeup is now gone, it's just Laura Flynn Boyle's face and just all...
her lips are huge. It looks like...
Like those wax lips you used to get for Halloween,
It looked like whatever they tried doing to her underneath her chin didn't work, so it curves in all weird. She just looked fucked.
Women need to stop doing that to themselves. Yes. Age gracefully.
Don't
pull a Jamie Lee Curtis, please.
Real.
Stop. You look
shit.
better when you're older than you do all...
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis looks 10 times better than any of you hags who sit there and fuck your face up.
Yeah.
You look
age gracefully and naturally.
You look like clowns.
So, blah, blah, blah. Agnes kills the gang leader by hanging him up and stabbing him in the chest with a fucking
but they found
and blood
him,
comes out.
She has, this big, giant
grow room under her house.
Sort of big, giant, because they keep showing the same spot, and they're like,
of the Black Forest giant weed things.
They're huge.
And they're like, how'd you grow weed this big? And she's like, magic.
Oh.
But anyway... Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Me either. So anyway, we're going to be moving on since neither one of us want to talk about this any fucking more. So the other gang members are trying to run away, and guess what? They find zombies now. So there are now zombies in this fucking movie. There's a zombie Manny. There's a zombie fucking...
No explanation.
Yeah, whatever. There's just zombies.
Yeah.
So Gretel breaks in, still looking for her boyfriend, finds her fucking dead boyfriend. She gets locked up in some cage with these fucking other gang members, blah, blah, fucking blah. She's wandering around the fucking Black Forest of weed, putting Skittles on the ground. Those are the breadcrumbs. Yeah. And you know what? This movie would have been better if they just wouldn't have just kept nailing it on the head so fucking much. Don't call it Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. Do like Freeway did. Freeway was Little Red Riding Hood, but they didn't fucking keep hammering it into your fucking skull. Exactly. Guess what? We're Little Red Riding Hood.
What was creepy is when that Mexican chick and Laura Flynn Boyle were making out on the fucking thing. It was like, ah!
Yeah.
Dude, her fucking huge collagen lips were going up over this Mexican chick's face.
Yeah,
and
she was Manny's girlfriend, so her and Gretel came to the house together. And, so after the makeout session, which I completely forgot about, the Latino chick goes down to the basement, eats all the Skittles on the ground. She's like, ooh, candy.
Dude, what was cool is she gave the fucking Laura Flynn Boyle the fucking camel clutch.
Yeah, she did.
She got up there, she was like, ah!
Gave her the camel clutch. Break her back!
And fuck her in the ass. Thank you, fucking Iron Sheik.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Blah, blah, fucking blah. Hansel comes in, saves Gretel. They chuck fucking Agnes in the fucking oven. And the fucking movie. This movie had some potential, but it completely wasted what potential it did fucking have.
Yeah. Too many shots of Laura Flynn Boyle's giant lips really turn you off.
But anyway.
And just being so predictable. Like, you're like, okay, we get it.
Well, the zombies weren't predictable.
They should have fucking did the freeway style version. It would have been so much better. But no, just doing it hammer away.
Hell, even Freeway 2, which actually was a fucked up take on Hansel and Gretel, was better than this.
Well, what can we say?
Go watch Freeway and Freeway 2 instead of watching this.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was that. So we're moving on to next week. For Bird Gutter, this has been one of the worst movies on Netflix.
Fuck you, Hansel and Gretel. Fucking Laura Flynn Boyle, dude. I mean, holy shit.
Agnes? Oh, Agnes. I was like, Agnes?
It's bullshit because A, they didn't get baked. 2, they didn't get baked.
Well,
Big lips got
Gretel got baked.
Well, she got baked, but Hans didn't.
No. But anyway.
Fuck Hans.
We're gonna start it.
Get baked. Moving on.
Yeah. Well, you two.
We're not doing anything. We're just moving on.
That's the review for Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. Moving on.
It's that terrible we can't even start it.
Be like us.
Yes.
We age naturally.
Like vampires.
And next week is Galaxy of Terror.
Oh, yeah.
Right, this is like an 80s movie. I don't remember exactly what year.
We torture ourselves so
but it has Aaron Moran, which was Joni from Happy Days.
Ding.
Sid fucking Haig.
Sid Haig.
Like always.
Gotta love Sid Haig.
And what, Robert Englund we said?
Robert Englund's in it.
Yeah. So that's for next week. And it looks fucking awful.
Sam Raimi in it. That's really disappointing.
If this one is painful, we're not going to do these sci-fi movies for a while. We need to go back to the horror zombie movies or something.
Yeah, if this is really bad, we're going to have to go back to the genre.
I mean, if it was bad, that's fine, because I love bad. But I mean, if it's boring and Terminal Force-like, then we're moving on.
Yeah, we apologize if some of our reviews lately have been kind of bleh, bleh,
but they haven't really.
No, is these movies really drive you to the meh point?
Yeah, we've had a kind of a stale run of movies. We're going to have to find another Fred Olen Ray or another John Rulon. We're going to have to. We're getting in that fucking rut of just blah movies. We need something to excel. Maybe we need to go find another Troma movie.
Possibly.